Welcome, everybody, to the Wednesday live stream. I'm your host, Laserpants, also known as Ryan. How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing great. Happy hump day to you. Got some toy news to go over tonight. Got a very special guest to bring in. If you've been watching a while, you probably are... You probably are somewhat familiar with him. It is my good buddy and comic book artist legend, Alex Sanchez. What's up, big boy?
What's up, man? I like the theme music you picked.
Yeah, you like that? Well, that you told me one time that's your favorite song.
It is my favorite wrestling theme song. Yeah, damn, you make me feel so special.
Oh, you are special.
Even though you're not Glob.
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not Glob?
Glob Schulman? That's who I was expecting. What's his name? The guy that...
Oh, he's not... No, I don't stream with that guy.
Oh, what about that Vato Loco that was here a few weeks ago?
Oh, Laser Dickies. Yeah, he's another character. I don't know about him either.
He's cool.
I think he did a little too much scante last night. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He's like tweaking out on the beach somewhere.
Or at a hoopty convention.
Yeah, something. A lowrider.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Alex? What's new, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Like I mentioned to you, I'm a little under the weather, but babe, I got some baby cooties, but I'm okay. Got a lot of
baby cooties.
Yeah. I got a lot of pickups this week. A lot of
that's good.
Pre-orders came in.
That's good. I just want to assure everyone, you are not Portlandian, even though you look like it.
I don't know what a Portlandian looks like.
Like you, but you are. Yeah. You're broadcasting live from New York.
Yes.
In your awesome collection room that I've been in, and it is freaking amazing.
Yes, which you desecrated all over that one time.
What do you mean? I breathed on your hot toys?
You did.
I did breathe hot breath.
It's funny though, because then you were taking a picture of yourself, breathing on them, and you looked at the picture in your phone and you were like, maybe I shouldn't post this because
I shouldn't post it. It was very suggestive. Like it could be easily photoshopped with something.
Yeah.
I couldn't allow that, so I didn't post it online.
Yeah.
But it would have been funny.
It would have been. Been. Although we ended up taking that picture with Bobby's school comic book pinup. Remember? Shockwave?
Yes, that's right. Oh, I need to dig that up.
So bad that it's not to be mentioned.
He has a trading card that he drew back like in 2008. It's currently on eBay right now. It was a sketch card of the Green Lantern, Hal Jordan.
Was that when did he work for Topps or something? Like I
don't remember. It might have been Topps, but he drew with colors. It was, I think colored pencils. It looks like.
I'll find it.
I just search Bobby Vala Green Lantern. I think it's like buy it now for $50.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. Oh hey, Scott Hughes is here. My favorite mod. He says, see Laserpants at Washington State Toy Show on May 10th. Yeah, so me and my kid, we have a double booth. And we are blowing out the collection. Like, not everything. But I got a lot of stuff to offload.
You're unloading? Did you cut back on some stuff recently or something?
Or
just extras?
Not one line in particular. But just lots from lots of different lines. So, I'm doing like $5 or $10 loose figures and just a bunch of stuff. So, but yeah, that's May 10th, Washington State Toy Show. It is the biggest and best toy show in this area. And there's not a lot to choose from. But that being said, they call this the mother of all toy shows. And it's really good. It's like 300 some odd vendors, I think. It's crazy. Yeah.
Is it held at a convention center or is it like at a high school?
It's called the Puyallup Fairgrounds.
Why do you guys have such weird names for facilities over there?
Wow. I wish you weren't racist. That's a Native American word. The Puyallup tribe.
Yeah,
wow.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe one day I'll go.
You'll never fly out here. Let's be honest.
No, never.
You could get a paid trip to Emerald City Comic Con, table booth. Go. I know, you wouldn't go. You wouldn't take them up on that. No,
I don't like leaving my surroundings very often.
Yeah, you got to get out of that city.
I am. We're actually, I think I might have mentioned it to you the last time we were here. We're looking for a house in New York State, but definitely getting out of the city. It's just
upstate.
Yeah.
Brewster's nice.
No,
Okay.
for us. We want to be a little bit with about an hour away from our
Albany.
moms. But
Albany.
that's way too far up, man. No.
Buffalo.
That's even no, that's even farther. No.
Listen, I don't know if you watch this show at
No.
all, ever.
Every now
But
and then.
I know you've been on the Wednesday show, the Saturday show a few times.
I've commented here and there every now and then.
Yeah, not enough. I miss you. But I don't know how familiar you are with this show. But I like to do a little segment here on Wednesdays, okay?
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
Maybe.
It's a little segment I like to call Let Me Show You Something.
Let me show you something! Let me show you something! Let me show you something! Let me show you something!
I want to see new stuff you added to your collection. I want you to show it to me. However, I'm being incredibly rude. I have forgotten about the chat. So even though I just played the intro to Let Me Show You Something, I got to get to the chat real quick. And then we'll see what you picked up this week. That's 12 inches long.
Mm.
You good with that?
Yep. I'm good.
I don't think you're enjoying this.
I am. I'm totally enjoying it. It's just every time it's like my turn to like do something with the segment. You either play my top 10 list in reverse order, or I have to wait for the chat, or something always comes up.
Oh.
It's frustrating. I thought you'd be better at this already.
I'm not.
It's been long enough.
I have a drinking problem. Is that a good enough excuse?
Yeah. Can I get you help?
Nah.
Is there anything I can do to no?
Nah. Mm-mm.
All right.
Zakanan says Agents of Shill. I already forget what Shill stands for, but yes. Thank you, Zakanan. Hey, you know Jordan?
No.
Jordan, he's the behind the scenes guy.
I'm the behind the scenes guy.
Yeah, he works the conventions with Bobby and works in the warehouse there at Valor.
Oh, then I have seen him at the few shows I've done. I've been with Bobby.
He looks a little bit like Gimli. He says, Ryan is my best friend. Regardless of what he says, he loves me. I never said otherwise, Jordan. Okay? He's fine. And then Zakanan sends in a member chat. Thank you. Rumbles into the stream. Passing a 7-Eleven. Have you seen these dollhouse Instagrams?
No.
Or miniatures?
No.
Okay. There is a miniature, what would you call it? Community? But it's mostly like moms, like Karens. I don't mean Karens in a derogatory way. I mean, it's like women, mothers, close to middle age, and they love making miniature things. So he sends me this thing of a miniature 7-Eleven cooler, like how you would slide the top open and grab your ice cream at 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It looks phenomenal, and it's stacked with individual ice creams, and it's all 1/12 scale.
You want it, don't you?
Listen, I look at these pages on Instagram of these women making miniatures, and they're all amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's next level, like prop making. Like, you know, in the toy community we call it prop making, whatever.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, when I've done like some dioramas for my 1/12 figures, like my Godzilla stuff, or even like my Muppets diorama. I don't know if I ever showed you pictures of that. I will admit that I have used some dollhouse miniatures. Things to
they work great.
Yeah, they do.
Grizzly Nightmare, I want to save your super chat for a little bit later, because that's a really good super chat. That's a good question. But first, Alex, show us something. What'd you get this week?
I got several things. This one I got off of eBay. It's Matty Classics Motu Sky Sled. I don't know if you're familiar with.
Yeah, you're going back to get the old stuff.
Yeah, I'm more into like the Matty Classics and the current Masterverse or Origins stuff. But it didn't. It came with a figure, called Sky High. Sky High. But I'm only collecting the figures that were in the cartoons, and he wasn't in the cartoons. So, Sky Sled. Oh, I've been like, I don't know about you. The older I get, the more I want to get toys that I had, like even as a little kid, or things that remind me of when I was like a little kid. And I mean, pre-Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Transformers, and all that kind of stuff. I was a huge Gumby fan when I was a kid.
Really, I hated Gumby.
Dude, oh my God.
I hated Gumby. When Gumby came out, I was like, turn this shit off, Mom.
Really?
I said, Mom, turn it off now. It's stupid.
And then she
said, where'd you learn to talk like that?
So they never released. This is actually a DVD, and it comes with a bendable figure, and I had these bendable figures as a kid.
What's the horse's name?
Pokey.
Oh.
But this one is special. It's actually, this is the first volume, which is the Gumby started in the 50s, believe it or not.
I know, my dad watched it.
Yeah. Well, they had syndication when I was a kid, so I watched it too.
Me too, and it was bad then as well in the 80s.
So this one is kind of special because this is a bendable Gumby, but it's more like the 1950s looking version. And it came with the original 50s cartoons, which they don't have on Blu-ray. I mean, you can watch it on demand. But I like physical media, so I got the DVDs with the bendable Gumby and Pokey.
You got to get physical media. That's the only way to go.
I saw an article this past week where they were talking about how it's on the rise in the last 5 years. Because a lot of the shows that on whatever streaming channel, they're gone after a while. I mean, they might switch from channel to channel, but eventually there might be a point where you're not going to be able to watch it. So I want to avoid that. So I have a huge physical media collection.
Gaines, same here. It came on early in the morning, and it was weird and freaky. It's why I still kind of hate claymation. Jeff W. says the best Gumby was by Eddie Murphy on SNL. That was good.
Yeah, that was really good. And I think you might have one of these, continuing with the things that I had and ate when I was a little kid. These are Jada toys. Have you seen these? I think you have Count Chocula, right?
I have Count Chocula, and I got Frankenberry the other day at Ross.
I'm about to show him. Boo Berry. I never had the Boo Berry cereal, though. I had the other two, but I never had Boo Berry. But I always thought he was the coolest one of all three.
Okay.
So Boo Berry, Chocula, which is my least favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And then my favorite cereal probably of all time, Frankenberry.
Okay, here's the deal.
I
never had any of those cereals as a kid.
You had the poor kid cereal.
Yeah, but Count Chocula was it like Cocoa Krispies? Was it
no? Cocoa Krispies were like just chocolate balls. This one had marshmallows, chocolate marshmallows, and it had the puffs were in the shape of his head or something like that. So
I never had any of those. We had the Malto meal in a bag. We never had name brand.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't calling you poor. I think I just heard you say that before
you
that
did.
you had. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're like a G.I. Joe classified collector. You're calling people poor.
Yeah, I know. I think this packaging is. I'm not a big keep and package guy, but I think they look freaking great, man. With the open.
They do.
Yeah,
they do. And you know where I usually find those at Ross? In their little food section.
Oh, really?
Because the employees see it and they think, oh, it's like snacks, and they'll just
it's deceptive for sure. When I saw it, it's like, did I order cereal?
Yeah. But I got Frankenberry and Count Chocula, but I don't have Boo Berry.
They were on sale on Amazon for like $12.
See, now I want it because I got that completion.
Complete it. Yeah,
I know.
Complete it.
And I got Chester Cheetah.
Yeah,
and I got Tony the Tiger on pre-order.
Tiger, right? Yeah, there you go.
And I'm gonna get Barney. Too, right? Huh?
Somebody else too. Are they coming out with Snap, Crackle, and Pop, or am I imagining?
No, Fred and Barney Rubble.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm liking what Jada's doing, man, with the breakfast cereal stuff for those characters. Scooby Doo also, right? That they're doing Scooby Doo.
They're doing the Scooby Doo line. Yeah. I'm sure they'll get to Snap, Crackle, Pop, and I think they'll do. I think they're going to do most of them because what food company wouldn't want like an extra promotion that they get a royalty for?
Yeah, it's so weird though that these things were like, they were just so marketed towards like, having your parents spend money on like really bad sugary cereal for you now, and like now we're like, we want the toys.
Yeah, it was. Oh, okay. Bill Utley says Chocula was basically like chocolate Lucky Charms. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Chocolate Lucky Charms.
And see, like this whole thing, like so I mentioned the cereal companies. This is like free promotion for them.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, well, maybe I want to go get a box of this crap and try it
I ordered it
because I've never had it in my life. And
Yeah.
but I shouldn't because it's just
It's really
candy.
bad for you, but it's okay to treat yourself every now and then.
Yeah, you sure? Because I'm a little husky. I gotta. Yeah.
I know. Well, more of you to love. Anyways, so next up, I just got this in a few days ago. Is my Chase Great Muda WWE Mattel Ultimate figure.
I mean, I see a glare. That's
how's that?
he looks like he was in Kiss.
Yeah, it's Japanese,
cool.
man. It's like Japanese face paint. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. I know we don't talk about wrestling on the show, but
That's not true.
very little. I mean, depending
You're
on
right.
what your knowledge is of wrestling.
You're right. Very little.
So yeah, I got the other version coming in, which is the same figure but red. What's up?
Hold on. Toy Gaines, who is also from New York, like you, Alex, but not from the city. He says, if LP eats Frankenberry and watches Ghostbusters at the same time, he might blow a load. Well, now I got to try it.
Is that like the Pop Rocks and soda thing?
Yeah. Well, because I've never seen Ghostbusters. You know that.
Yeah, I know, amongst other famous films.
Yeah, and Zakanen, thank you. Laser Pants is part of the LSWA, the Legend Series Wrestling Alliance. I wrestle now in video games.
What is that? Independent?
No,
promotion?
it's like digital.
Oh,
Like
you're
he
a
makes an
digital
avatar
wrestler?
of yeah.
Okay.
I actually don't do anything. Just my character is in it.
Yeah. So, anyways, Chase, I'm getting the regular from BBTS pretty soon, which is just a red version. This is the black attire version.
Cool.
And now the big boys. I got 3 of them this week. 3 pre-orders, just like a triangle.
Man, you got a lot of cool stuff.
I did. I got this one today. It's the
Oh my god.
Night Trooper from Mando season
Oh.
3, which I know you're not a fan of, or you're not even a fan of Star Wars at all. Yeah, I know.
No, I like Star Wars. I just
I know.
Is that really Star Wars? I mean, come on.
Mando? You can admit that Mando was the best of
1 and
Mando
2.
Rogue One.
1 and 2.
You don't
Season
like 3?
Season 3.
See,
When Jack Black showed up, I'm like, no.
he was a small cameo. It's
He might as well. He played the same character as he did in the Minecraft movie, which I've also seen.
he plays the same character in every movie.
Yes. Why would you put him in Star Wars? That doesn't
He's
work.
probably friends with Favreau or somebody else in Star Wars.
Don't do that. How about you respect the IP and don't ruin it by putting your stupid friends in it?
Didn't we do like a Mando season 3 review one of the last times I was here?
I think it was Mando season.
I think it was 3 because
was
you
it
were
3?
complaining a lot about the whole Mandalorian storyline. And I think that was like your big gripe, how they did a whole bunch of Mando stuff that Mandalorians don't usually do. Something
Well,
like that.
and like he was inconsequential mostly. It was mostly Bo-Katan and children being eaten by big dinosaurs and then spit up the next day and still alive. Like, dude, Mando season 3 was dumb.
It was okay. It was good.
All right, fine.
good
I'm
enough.
glad you liked it. Okay, I'm not
did.
gonna,
I did.
I'm not gonna yuck your yums.
No. But I've got some more Mando for you.
Yeah, Omar says he's still waiting for the Black Series of Lizzo.
Oh, gosh, no.
That would be a HasLab.
This is IG-12 with it's got 2 fucking Grogus, man. This is like my 6th Grogu. But,
Yeah, I'm so tired of Grogu, and I really liked Grogu.
I do. I know you weren't a fan of this because I remember having a conversation with you how you hated the whole he pushes the button and he says no thing. I'm sorry.
IG-11 was incinerated like the Death Star.
Yes, I
And then he-
agree. Yeah. Our conversation of the review is coming back to me. That's one thing that I didn't like about season 3 was it kind of diminished his sacrifice at the end of season 1 because they brought him back just for like an episode and they killed him again, and
Yeah. And they teamed him back up with Grogu, the whole, like, them parting.
yeah.
And then they totally went back on that in one episode of Boba Fett, which was a crap show.
Well, the last
See,
three
now you got me started. Now you got me started.
You know what it is? I think you're like over Star Wars in the same way that I'm over superhero stuff, but for different reasons.
Because you drew it for years.
No, it's because it's fucking since 2012. We got a couple movies a year every year, and now they're on like B and C tier characters that I really don't care about that much, and I'm just superhero fatigued out. But speaking of superheroes, and speaking of like,
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Well, that one's still good. You got is that the Batman Returns?
This is the older Keaton Batman from that film we shall not speak of.
Oh.
But I mean,
he doesn't look old in that photo.
No. But let me see. You probably won't be able to see the head sculpt because of the glare.
Not to the glare.
And he's got
not at all. Nope.
Yeah, but he's got gray hair. He's got the wrinkles. Yeah. Great portrait. Couple replaceable mask thingies. I love the design of. I mean, I hate that movie. I hate it with a passion. With the flying babies.
What do you think of this? This is like a new trend. Like 89 Batman actually sucks. Like Robert Diaz says it. Chad says it.
Oh, really?
A lot of people are saying 89 Batman sucks now, even though it doesn't.
It doesn't suck. And I've been watching it. I've been kind of on a kind of Batman kick because I've been watching the Penguin series, which I freaking loved it.
It was
I
good.
don't know if you saw it. It was so good.
It was good. Look,
it's just basically like The Sopranos or a mob.
I love
series.
Mob stuff, and that's why I liked it. It was so good.
Yeah. So I've been and plus Val Kilmer, R.I.P. Val. He died too. So I've been going back and watching some of the older stuff. And the 89 Batman film is my second favorite. My favorite Batman. Not my favorite Batman movie. Number 2. There are a few things about it that don't hold up, but it still has the best music, musical score.
Wait, which one are you talking about? Forever?
89 Batman. 89 Batman.
Oh, 89. Yeah. Prince. Yeah.
Well, no, Danny Elfman. I mean, also. Well,
no, you mean Prince. Party man.
Yeah,
Party man.
Michael Keaton's still my favorite Batman.
Yeah.
And Bruce Wayne, and yeah, it's great.
Michael Go as Alfred.
Goff?
I thought it was Go. Goff? Is it Goff?
I don't know. Maybe.
Whatever.
And that's it. That's all I got.
That's it. Like that's nothing. That's like $800 worth of stuff.
Yeah. My God, how much money I spent in one day yesterday.
Oh my God. Well, you know that IG-11, that was what, like $12 at Target the other day. I passed it by. I was like, I don't need that thing.
IG-11? Like you mean like the Black Series?
No, yeah, Black Series, but the one that Grogu rides in.
Oh, IG-12. Yeah.
And listen, I got some crap figures this week to show. Like really crap. But they're crap now. But one day they'll be all right. You want to see?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you something. I got these hoes from Ross.
Did you just call them hoes?
Yeah.
No. Oh God, why did you buy that?
These are from the Alkalite, right?
Ugh.
Because they're $6 Jedi bodies.
So you're gonna replace the heads?
Yeah. And they came with robes.
Yeah.
Like, you know how many times I bought a Qui-Gon or a Obi-Wan without a robe? I mean, for $6 now I got robes and new lightsabers and blank Jedi bodies. $6, Alex.
Yeah.
But yeah, and look, this one has the head of the dude from Squid Games.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that, by the way? Squid Games?
Yeah, the first season. Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Recommend? Good.
Yes. And then you got Trinity.
Who was like alive for like 3 minutes.
I didn't watch the show because I have
good for you.
Better things to do than.
I wish we could trade places.
Yeah. I had to have my wife pop some blackheads on my back instead of watching that show. That's disgusting. How busy I was. Yeah. And then I got Amazon had these, and I think these were like around $6 or $7. This guy from Alkalite.
Oh, that guy. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. But again, Jedi body, lightsaber, and he's got a yellow lightsaber. I don't know if I have any yellow. But and then again, a robe.
Yeah.
I mean, they were so cheap that I got 2, you know.
Do
Jedi bodies.
Do you have
Order
any specific,
66 display? Right?
Do you have any specific plans of what you're going to replace?
No.
No.
But when it's $6, you don't wait. You know. And then, speaking of Black Series, full price Black Series. This came in stock on Amazon, and I scooped it up. Luminara and Dooley. I'm all in on the prequel Jedi. I want them all. Love the prequels.
Getting
I know
better.
that sacrilege to some people liking the prequels, but I like them.
Those people are stupid.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I would.
Come, damn retarded. No, I'm kidding. And then Omar's here. He says, "LP, you were the chosen one." Speaking of the chosen one, I got him. This was swinging on the pegs at Target, so I picked up Anakin from the Clone Wars. It said Ahsoka on the box, but we know this is Clone Wars Anakin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Alex?
Yeah.
You never watched the Clone Wars, did you?
Yeah, I saw all of them.
Okay,
Last season
good.
was amazing.
So I got him, and then was that Michael Stackpool? I don't know. 1996 Shadows of the Empire.
Oh,
2-pack with Luke and the Carillion.
Yeah.
Does this come off? There we go. See?
Yeah.
Luke and Leia as Bausch.
There isn't much Black Series stuff coming out, but the stuff that is coming out, it's all like video game and expanded universe stuff, right?
And Alkalite, apparently.
No.
But no one bought Alkalite stuff, so now you get Jedi bodies for $6. But yeah, I didn't need another Bausch, but it is a nice. It's a newly sculpted helmet, more accurate, and then a better likeness of Carrie Fisher. So now I got a Bausch in my Jabba's palace, and I'll have a Bausch in like my expanded universe display. There you go. Yeah.
You have a Jabba's palace?
Like display, yeah.
Like that you made a diorama yourself with?
I bought a diorama. I bought the dais and the surroundings of where he's sitting on his Jabba sled. You know? Big Nerdy over at Nerdzoic had a sale. And I wasn't going to buy this initially, but then I did. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't have. Oh, I know why. Because it's got this. There we go. The unmasked head is a bank robber head on the Cobra Viper. The weapons, whatever. It's silly G.I. Joe tech, whatever. And he's got a helmet. I think he's called a saw viper because he's a chainsaw. Even though that's not whatever.
Even though what?
A saw is a real world military weapon. But the people at G.I. Joe make a saw viper, and they're like, "Oh, saw," and they put a chainsaw bayonet on his.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't care. It's funny, Alex. Is it okay if I laugh sometimes? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sometimes.
Right. But not now?
No, now's okay.
I got a bootleg, and I wouldn't have known it was a bootleg unless I knew it was a bootleg when I bought it. But I got the Reveltech 2.0 Spider-Man, and it makes me want to get the legit one, the real one. Because if the bootleg is this good, like, I want the real one too. This is such a cool figure. And I was down on Reveltech, right? Because I had the original Wolverine and Deadpool. And the Deadpool, parts of it just crumbled on me. I didn't really like the way the Wolverine looked. But now, this company called CT Toys are bootlegging newer Reveltech figures, and they're good. I got the Agent Venom, and
are there any differences that you could spot from the?
I don't know what they would be because I don't have the originals.
But sometimes you could tell with bootlegs, like there's some more gappage.
Reveltech is all gappage.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen,
and super stylized too.
Yeah,
right?
very, very stylized. Reveltech is, I think they're like an $80 figure, right? This bootleg is like $20, $25, and it's really good. But now I kind of want to get the legit one because it's so good. I think I'm becoming a Revoltech believer, at least with this Spider-Man and the other Agent Venom that I got.
Yeah,
I do like these.
it's unfortunate they don't come out with many figures throughout the year. It's very limited, isn't it?
Revoltech,
Mhm.
Amazing Yamaguchi, Revoltech. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I haven't really kept up with them ever since my bad experience with that first Deadpool. Very controversial figure, but I got it. I talked about this last week. I don't need to talk about this one again. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man from Moffix. That was last
We'll
week.
talk about it for a quick sec. Why is it controversial? For me, I wasn't
the complaints are he's too gappy and he's too shiny, which are fine criticisms. I don't really think it's that bad, and I just really like it.
Mhm.
You know, it is Toby from the newest movie, No Way Home. But I'm having a lot of fun. I think it's a good figure. I'm happy.
Does it come with a Toby sculpt?
Yes, 2 unmasked head sculpts that are really good. LP refuses to cop Maximum Spidey, but drops 100 plus on Black Series and Classified. No, I didn't. All of it. Well, yeah, because the Luke and Leia 2-pack was $50. Yeah, but that's 2 figures, Omar. That's 2. And then
Yeah, that's not bad actually.
the Saw Viper was 20 on Nerdzoic, and then all the other crap was $6 each. So yeah, that's like a lot of figures for under 100, or one figure for 50. No, I'm passing on the $50 Spider-Man. I can't do it. I can't spend $50 on a regular Marvel Legend. I've seen pictures. Looks
Why
like
is
a
he
good
$50? Does it come with a whole bunch of extras?
Because it's Hasbro and they know people will pay it. It comes with a bunch of useless accessories that I would never use.
Mm.
It's I just don't care, man. I'm not.
Listen, man, there are people out there spending $75 for a LeBron James Barbie.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was nuts. That's like a new pair
Like
of Jordans.
lines outside the store that circle around the block.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Buying
But
multiples.
Listen, I got, like if my brother was here, he thinks that's the same as me buying a Luke Skywalker action figure. So for me to diss on some dude that wants the LeBron James Barbie,
My thing is though,
it's kind of like, and you collect 12-inch Barbies?
Yeah, but hey, see, that's when you take it too far. Here's the thing though, like there are people that are buying multiples and they're $75 a pop. It's like for $150, $200, you could buy like an Enterbay LeBron James. Might be the Toon Squad version, but it's still an Enterbay figure, which is
Those are nice.
top quality.
Yeah. Exactly. Meme Lloyd says they're going to release that Maximum Spider-Man with a different shade of blue. They're going to reuse that body over and over again. It's going to come out again in some other form, definitely in symbiote, and I'm not worried about it. Okay. My last thing. Now, I did get this last week, but I didn't have it open, and now I have it opened, and it's the Moffix 2099 Spider-Man, Miguel O'Hara.
Yeah.
You like him?
I
remember when this book first came out, dude.
I do too.
I bought it. I had issue number 1. I wish I still had it.
I still have it.
I had issue
Art
1 through
by
4
Rick
as a kid.
Leonardi. Great artist. Art by Rick Leonardi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I got him. Another good Moffic Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Is that all my pickups? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, if you're going to DFW G.I. Joe show, not only do I have exclusive buttons for the hooligans and exclusive poker chips for the hooligans, okay? All right. I also have the matching stickers for the DFW G.I. Joe show. You like that? Not bad, huh, Alex? What do you think?
Pretty cool.
You gonna go?
No.
Dallas, Fort Worth.
No.
Texas?
Jesus. I can't jet set like you do, man.
Oh, fine.
Yep. Little kids at home.
One more thing, my buddy Suka, who most people know, He's Toxic Toy Depot. He makes a lot of custom stuff for action figures collections. Anyway, he sent me this. This is a gift. I believe he found it at Ross. Thank you, Suka, for the Indoor Rebel Trooper, adding to my ranks. And then he gave me a great big bag of these action figure stands. Okay? And they got 3 different size pegs on them. And one of them I have on my... What do I do with it? Oh, here it is. I had it on Anakin, and it fit the Black Series perfectly. Right there. Not too big, right? Doesn't take up too much space on the shelf, but at least one peg fits Black Series, and I haven't tried other lines on it yet, but I don't know where he got these. I'm not sure if he made them. Suka, are you here? Did you make these? Someone says those stands are the best. Okay, so these are... Oh, this is Figures Lab. Figures Lab, okay.
I heard of them.
Thank you, Suka. Yes, thank you, Zakanan. He says, Suka, he makes some cool stuff and sells it too. And there's his Instagram link, Toxic Toy Depot on Instagram. All right, that's all my friggin' pickups for the week.
Dude,
that was a
like
long
40 minutes.
That was a long pickups. You were talking about the LeBron James Barbie doll. Let's get into the news. I wanted to have you on because there's a lot of cool Hot Toy stuff that came out, and I don't know nothing about Hot Toys Barbie dolls, but you do.
Stop it!
Because you're the
You're
big
insulting
fan.
a large section of your. Oh yeah, I'm in on this. Got them pre-ordered.
You're in on the K2SO.
Yeah, because the first version can go for over $400.
Holy!
Damn near 500.
Did it have light up eyes like this? Because this looks phenomenal.
It's basically the same thing. I don't even think there's a difference, really. If there is, I haven't looked into it enough to know. But since Andor season 2 is coming out, they're releasing this guy and Andor, of course. But yeah, I'm in on this, man. This has been on my want list for Hot Toys for a little while.
You mentioned Andor, so this is specifically from Andor season 2, which I think comes out next week or this week.
Yeah. Which I know you're a fan of.
Yeah, I mean the first season was like it was
a
a bit
slow
for me. It was a bit slow.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I really liked the last 2 or 3 episodes with the whole prison
yes,
thing.
Yeah. And
that was the best.
He is one of my favorite characters from the Rogue One cast, so I'm hoping that season 2 will be a little bit more action packed since he'll be in it, and I'll be watching for sure. And
I heard rumors Vader shows up.
Who? What?
I heard rumors that Vader shows up in season 2.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of tired, even though I don't know. I'm just kind of Vadered out.
Listen, if they give us another badass 1 minute long scene like they did in Rogue One, I'm all for it.
Okay.
Just Vader going and slaughtering fools.
I just want
in cool
I don't
ways.
want him. Yeah, I just don't want him to come in contact with characters that he shouldn't be coming in contact with because it'll mess up the canon.
Agreed. Yeah, don't have him fight Obi-Wan.
Right.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
But have him fight a bunch of random rebels and chop them up with his lightsaber and force choke him and throw him across the room. And
yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We need more of that.
Yeah.
Just remember that game, The Force Unleashed?
Of course.
It totally broke canon. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But man, was it fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I still have them, actually.
I wish I did. But yeah, K2SO. Now, this is not a 2-pack, correct?
No,
because
no.
They are also doing Andor from season 2, which I'm not too sure about this.
Well, what are you unsure of?
Well, let me get to a picture where they show his face. I mean, first of all, the K2SO looks phenomenal. The light up eyes are awesome. Do they have the cool, you touch it with the magnet and then the eyes light up feature on Hot Toys? Or
if you touch it with them, no. Usually their magnets are like my Darth Maul, one of them is a magnetized head sculpt. So all you have to do is just plop it on the neck and it'll stick right there. But magnets also, if you want to remove a plate, so you can get into the batteries or some shit like that.
So there's a switch where you turn his lights on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because a lot of new figures have a separate piece of magnet, and you just tap the head with it, and the lights come on.
I don't believe that I have any Hot Toys with that feature.
Okay.
And if I do, I don't remember.
Oops. Too far. I went too far.
Oh, you jumped the gun.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, and this guy is just like a regular. Him and Andor are just like a regular pre-order at Sideshow. It's not a Celebration exclusive or anything.
And it's not a 2-pack. You can buy them separately.
It's not a. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not a 2-pack. I'm pretty.
They're just
sure.
advertising them together because it makes sense. Yeah.
I think he's too big to be a part of a 2-pack. K2.
He comes with this Rogue One blaster, which, I mean, that's fine. But wouldn't he have a unique weapon in Andor? Because this is pre-Rogue One, and he got that blaster from an Imperial officer.
There you go again.
I'm just saying, it's a little okay. Well, that's convenient that he happened to have the same blaster.
Yeah. Well, this isn't. I don't really remember what he was wearing in Rogue One, but this isn't his Rogue One outfit. I'm pretty sure. I think this is an upcoming outfit, or maybe he had it in season 1. But what? Who cares? Doesn't matter.
Okay, little nitpick. I'm just saying, give him a different blaster in the show. That you don't have to. Whatever. We can move on. Okay, Andor. See, I don't think the likeness. I mean, for Hot Toys, it's not that great. Hot Toys is usually like. Sometimes you see a Hot Toys and you got to do a double take. Is that a photo of the actor?
Yeah.
Or is that a toy? Well, this one is like, yeah, that's Cassian. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. If there are enough people complaining, they will fix it, because this is just a prototype. Like, if you ever, and I'm sure you didn't see the prototype of the last Kylo Ren figure that they came out with, it's completely different than what was on shelves.
No, I don't pay attention to anything from the sequels.
Mm.
See, maybe I'm being too nitpicky. Jonathan says looks just like him. It definitely looks like him, but Hot Toys is usually a step above, and this is.
Man, you don't think that right there looks like? I think
this picture looks better. It's just a teensy bit off. That's all I'm saying. It's good, guys. Don't worry. I'm not going to become a Hot Toys hater. I've never bought one.
I'm
waiting for. I'm telling you, if they make a new Christopher Reeve.
No. We talked about this already. Forget Hot Toys. InArt announced Christopher Reeve Superman last year.
Is it out yet?
No, it's not out. They haven't even.
Then I don't have it. The minute it goes up for pre-order, let me know. And if it's good enough, I'll snag it.
I will let you know, and it is going to be good enough, because InArt is just killing it.
I know, dude. And now they're getting into the 6-inch game.
The 112. Did you get that Dark Knight Batman?
It's so good that I couldn't ever let the unmasked head and the masked head not be on display at the same time. So I bought 2 of them.
Holy money bags. How much were
they? They weren't that much.
Like $150?
For both.
Oh, for both, really? Okay,
plus shipping, yeah.
Super expensive, man.
No. So
I mean, at least the 1/6 stuff is.
If I lived in Japan, I could have got one for $69.
Okay.
But over here, it was like, I think Toys Metaverse is like 80 and change.
Okay.
One. Yeah.
Wow, it's cheaper than Mafex, right? That's crazy.
Yes, it is.
And Mezco.
Slightly cheaper than Mafex, yeah. But man, I got to tell you, it looks a lot better than Mafex.
Yeah. They're doing great stuff at InArt. And I'm getting this guy too. I want to complete my Rogue One cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows if they'll come out with the Asian dude with the ponytail and the red gear.
Oh, Baze Malbus?
Yeah, they previewed him at a San Diego Comic-Con like the same year that Rogue One came out, and he has never been heard from since.
Did they ever do Chirrut Imwe?
Yeah, they got him. I'm looking for him. Yeah.
They skipped on Baze?
Yeah, they skipped on Baze, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. I need that Chirrut, though, for sure.
Did you get him? You got him, right?
No, I need him. He's a bit pricey too. You'll spend like $350, $400 for him.
Now this one you're horny for.
No, I'm not getting this one.
I thought you wanted this. Hold on, this is a Star Wars Celebration Japan exclusive.
Yeah. This is the artisan edition, which has like real hair, real wool hair, or whatever the hell they make it from. Whatever.
Oh,
horsehair, whatever it is, horse butt hair. But I'm not getting this guy because they already came out with a Dark Side Anakin, which has sculpted hair
from 2018. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I'm not a big enough Dark Side Anakin fan to shell out the big bucks for this guy. Although this head sculpt is, I think it's one of the best head sculpts Hot
Dude.
Toys ever done, man.
This is what I'm talking about. I see this one and I'm like, oh, is that a photo of Hayden Christensen? Oh no, that's the Hot Toy.
Yeah,
See, I think the Cassian was good. It just wasn't quite there to me. But this one, like that's
it's
Hayden.
just it's spot on. And the thing with these rooted head sculpts or figures is like sometimes the hair doesn't exactly match what was on the screen, but this is just perfect. I'm really impressed by what Hot Toys, because their artisan line, I'm not for sure on this, but it's almost like a reaction to the stuff that InArt was doing, made them step up their game. And I think this and the artisan edition of the Heath Ledger Joker are just better than what InArt put out, even though you can't go wrong with either one, with either choice.
Let's see, it looks like there's product in his hair. Like,
yeah, they you're gonna have to futz around with it out of the box.
What do they? You put like glue in it or what? Like
no, there's well, people use a few different things: hair grease, regular gel.
Really, hair gel, like actual like hair gel?
Yeah, but not the there's what's the name of that gel that when it dries it doesn't flake up, it stays shiny. I used it for my Sarah Connor Hot Toys
pomade.
I don't remember the name of it, but there's a specific kind of gel that you can use, and then just like regular hair grease, I think was like the same stuff you use on your hair, on your head.
Well, anyway, you were saying InArt's making Hot Toys step up their game.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm hoping the same happens with Mafex. I'm hoping InArt jumping into 6-inch scale makes Mafex step up their game, because Mafex they keep raising the prices, and the figures, they're good, but I'm not sure they're going to be $125, $150 good, man. Yeah. Real quick, I got to get over to the chat.
Okay.
But that's all I had for Hot Toys.
No, man, you're missing two. The two that I'm getting.
Now hold on. I think I already. I don't have those.
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
I don't have those other two ready because I talked about them with Kaiju Daddy.
Oh, did you? Okay.
We could talk about them again if you want. I'll have to pull up Toy Arc or something.
No, it's up to you. It's your show.
Okay. Grizzly Nightmare 80, thank you for the super chat. He says that was pretty awful to hear about Todd McFarlane's truck full of pre-orders getting stolen. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't think an entire truck of McFarlane action figures, DC specifically, like Supergirl and a few others, a Walmart truck, was stolen, and they had to put out an email canceling pre-orders for these figures because someone stole the whole damn truck. Now, there's conspiracy theories that that's not what happened, and this is how Todd's covering for something. I don't know. I haven't delved too far into that, but it's just a wild story. First of all, I don't think anyone's going to Fast and Furious a McFarlane action figure truck.
Superman?
Figures? If anything, they thought it was full of TVs or laptops or something. I don't know. Or they were just like, hey, look, a truck, and they took it.
Yeah.
Maybe the truck driver had to stop. He went into a Wendy's, take a pee, get a Frosty, and he came back out, his truck's gone. I don't know.
It'd be pretty tough to resell those.
Yeah. That's what my wife was saying. She was like, do you think those figures are going to be worth more? I'm like, well, maybe someday, but I'm like, right now, if anyone tries to sell them,
yeah, you're in hot water.
You're hosed. Like you're giving yourself up. We can just sell them on the black market, and then a bunch of vendors are going to have them at a toy show on May 10th in Puyallup, Washington. Hit me up.
You're going to have to sell them on the corner, like next to the crack dealer.
Yeah, you want some figures?
Yeah,
you want some figures? I got what you need, man. Right here. Got Supergirl. Yeah, that was wild. Toddy Mac pulled a heist on you.
Maybe it was Rob Liefeld.
Cobra Emperor 6 G.I. Joe O-Ring Collector Delta 17. That's a mouthful. Says don't order anything until the tariff wars are over.
Oh, dude, I should have ordered so much stuff before the tariffs hit.
Well,
Everything on
now,
BBTS went up. Everything everywhere went up.
yeah, and now they're saying like there might be an additional surcharge.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Nico says it sounds sus. For real, on God. We're too old to talk like that, according to my son, Nico. He also says sounds like something a street human would do.
Is that a dig at what's his face?
Yeah. Yeah, but the chat makes fun of Shartimus Prime a lot. Not me, though. I would never do that. It's not nice. Yeah, that's not nice.
Bobby.
The collector says the accountant has them. FFP says Walmart canceled pre-orders from Super 7 Ultimate Red Laser this week for inventory reasons. I'm wondering if they were on the truck. How many figures can you fit on a friggin' truck?
Yeah. I like Robert Diaz's comment.
Let me find Robert. There's Robert. He says, if it was crappy Star Wars movie posters, Alex would have went Vin Diesel and stole it himself.
That's
Did you
so wrong.
hear about Drew Struzan?
Ah, man. That's what I'm saying. It's so wrong, Robert. The guy has Alzheimer's. He can't even sign a poster anymore.
It sucks, yeah. I mean, The Force Awakens still sucks, but it's
a great poster.
A Drew Struzan poster is a Drew Struzan poster. I'll give you that one.
Yes, Robert.
It's excellent. Excellent artwork. It's okay, Robert. I got your back. Yes, Bill Utley says BBTS is raising prices on stuff already ordered. And if they're not, they're letting you know before you order it that there may be an additional tariff surcharge when it ships. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't really keep up with stuff. It just seems like to me this isn't going to last, and it's going to get resolved.
No,
this is just a tactic of some sort. I don't know.
It is. It's all part of the negotiations in the political world.
The good negotiations. All right. They should put all U.S. tariff purchases on laser pants buys. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Back to Largo's Lair says new internet beef. Ryan is abusive to artistic guests. Scandalous. That's from the beginning of the show when I was being mean to you again. Could me and you ever really have a beef though?
No.
I mean, whose show would you go on to call me out like you called out Patricia Parnell that one time? Remember, you were like snapping. You're like, and if I ever see him, I will cut him. And you had a little lisp going.
Yeah. Did they? What's his face?
You okay?
For some reason, thinks I was a bit effeminate when I did that. It was actually a Razor Ramon reference. I don't know if you know who he is. When I did that whole carve him up thing.
Oh, I know Razor Ramon. Yeah, Scott Hall.
That's what he used to do.
Yeah.
There were a few things I said
John
on that
Malin
show.
and John Malin and
yeah. There were a few things I did on that show where really
you were on. Hold on.
One.
You were on a little bit of a delay, Alex.
Like just now?
Like a good 10-second delay.
Oh, what should I do?
I'm going to remove you, jump out of the stream, and then jump back in.
Okay.
All right. No, I mean, you have to leave the stream and then click the link again.
Okay, well, just give me a second.
All right. God, Alex with his New York internet. Collect to Disconnect. Thank you for the member chat. He says, Minecraft greater than Thunderbolts. Listen, I was going to do a members only straight out of the theater Minecraft movie review with me and my kid like we did with Captain America 4. But we walked out of the theater and there was like police everywhere. And it was late and I just, I was with the family. I'm like, let's get out of here. So we just left. But the Minecraft movie, I was laughing the whole time. I don't understand Minecraft. I don't know nothing about it. I do like Jack Black, not in Star Wars, but the Minecraft movie was just ridiculous, and it was so funny. Jason Momoa showing his comedic side. He's his comedic side, I think, was as good as like Chris Hemsworth has been in his comedic roles.
So you liked it?
I did like the Minecraft movie. And by the way, it made total sense when I saw the end credits who directed the movie.
Oh, it's the guy
Jared
in Napoleon
Hess.
Dynamite. Yeah.
Yes.
Nacho Libre.
And Nacho Libre. I love those movies.
Yeah.
And after the movie, I saw Jared Hess. I'm like, that makes so much sense. That's why this movie is so funny. Like, I don't know. I like the Minecraft movie. Quick aside. Scott Hughes says there was police everywhere. Shart had a broken window. Bug was seen running away. It was a mess. Is that what happened, Scott? I didn't see that. I'm not a witness, or I have no knowledge of that. Chicken Jockey. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of clapping and weird stuff during that movie. You gonna take your kid to see it, Alex? Minecraft?
No, she has no. She's into Gabby's Dollhouse and Frozen right now. So Minecraft is not in her wheelhouse right now. Still delayed?
Fair enough. Well, she's only like 2 or 3. Yeah.
Still delayed, huh? Shit.
Yeah. Quite a bit.
There are people in the chat that are saying that
Mike Joseph.
Okay.
Mike Joseph says Jared Hess has made more crap movies than good ones. I've only seen 3 of his movies, but I will take your word for it. And thank you, Scott, for sharing Alex's Instagram page. That's very nice of you. Okay, we got more toy news. I got to pull it up here. Oops, I closed it. I got to pull it out. The toy news. Let's see here. Got that one. You want to do some 6-inch stuff?
Sure.
We got through all the 12-inch crap.
Yeah, look at the comments. They're saying I'm not delayed, man. Are you sure about that?
Oh, maybe it's just my end then.
Your rear
but
end.
It says my internet connection's great. If my kid's playing video games right now, if he's up there playing Rivals, and he's taking all my internet speed away, I'm going to be pissed. And if Mrs. LP is in the chat and heard me say that, she needs to go check right now. No video games when I'm streaming. Okay. SH Figure Arts first previewed this General Grievous literally like 10 years ago. It was like 2015 or 2016. And they previewed this damn General Grievous, and it looks like it's finally going to be coming out. You have the Hot Toys Grievous?
I have him on pre-order. He hasn't come out yet. I had the Sideshow one, which was probably the worst 1/6 figure of all time. It's just very flimsy plastic, broke. So I got the Hot Toys one has die-cast in it.
Oh, okay. Well, I will be getting this one as long as it's not some sort of weird exclusive. It says 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, so I don't know if they delayed it on purpose or they just never had a spot for it in the roster for the past 10 years, but it looks like we're finally getting it. And it will be a welcome addition to my collection because the Black Series one cannot stand on its own.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. You don't think he looks a little too chunky? His limbs?
No.
No?
No, I think you're nitpicking. Yeah. Kaiju Daddy says, not invited. Not invited to the stream. Once again, I'm sensing a pattern. He wants to be invited every week now, Alex. I invite him on 2 times, and he thinks he's like co-host.
You're going to have to start paying him.
Maybe. No, I'm not going to. Well, now he's going to be a Star Wars Celebration where that Anakin's going to be.
Yeah, he's doing me a solid, and thank you, Ryan, for the link up. I was gonna go into some FOMO when I was like, let me ask Ryan to see if he knows anyone going to Celebration who can get me those exclusives, and sure enough, he got me in touch with KG Daddy, and he's doing me a solid, 2 solids, because hopefully he'll be able to get me that Galen Erso and that Darth Maul.
I hooked you 2 dudes up.
You did.
Yep.
It was like, what was the name of that horror movie? Yeah.
Okay.
The
Yes,
human centipede.
Oh God. Omar says hope he's on the taller side. Yeah, same.
Shh. Sorry.
What?
He told me to be quiet
Why?
about that. Keep it on the down low.
Oh, look at you blabbing your mouth everywhere.
I
Alex.
know. I was trying to say thanks. I should have just said thanks and shut up.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I hope he's on the taller side. Although SH Figure Arts and Black Series aren't that far apart, and I think I could fudge him in okay. I have my SH Figure Arts Darth Maul in my Black Series display, and it looks pretty okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're a bit smaller, right? Figure Arts?
A bit. But, I mean, Black Series is a bit smaller than Marvel Legends, and so it's closer to SH Figure Arts than, like, other Hasbro lines. All right. Do you like RoboCop?
I do.
Yeah,
man. I've seen. What company is this again?
This is what's it called? I got the pictures. I didn't get the name of the company, but it's not NECA.
No,
but it scales with NECA. So if you have NECA RoboCop figures, you can have the villains now.
Well, they're coming out with their. I'm sure they'll come out with RoboCop.
Maybe. But
yeah,
I mean, I'm saying if you already have the NECA RoboCop and he's all on the shelf all alone. Well, they made ED 209.
Yeah, they did.
And they made RoboCop in several different versions, or many different versions of RoboCop. But they never made any of the bad guys.
Bad guys never. Yeah.
So
who are just classic '80s villainous characters, man.
Yeah.
It's like whenever. I'm sorry to cut you off, but like during the '90s when that '70s show was out and everyone referred to him as the dad from that '70s show. So I'm like, no, dude, that's the bad guy. That's Clarence Boddicker from RoboCop. Bitches leave.
Huh?
Remember that? You've never seen RoboCop?
No, of course I've seen RoboCop.
Oh gosh.
It's one of the most wild, craziest things I saw at such a young age. Like when they're shooting, and they're blowing his hand off and his face.
Yeah. You should see the extended cut or the deleted scenes from that. It's even more gruesome.
Man. Yeah, I was probably too young to see that, but I did. My brother
I saw it in
had
the
gotten
theaters. Yeah.
Well, no, my brother had brought home the VHS, and my parents didn't know because they never would have let us watch RoboCop, and we watched it when they were around. See, that's what happens when both parents work full time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Foreman, that's right, Bill Whitley.
There you
but
go,
not just Red Foreman. I want this guy after he gets doused in toxic waste. You know,
they will. They'll come out with that version, I'm sure.
I hope so. Yeah, and then he gets hit by the car.
Exactly, paid you, Daddy. Not knowing that quote disqualifies LP from being a RoboCop fan.
No, it's because I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, okay. Everyone else did.
Well, listen. There's a slight delay apparently on my end.
Well, tell him to stop playing Mario Brothers or whatever he's playing.
I think she must have because it seems like it's gotten better.
Good.
Yes, exploding, toxic, melting baddie nightmares for days. Yeah. All right. And they're doing like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah.
There's 4. Wait, the Asian dude, the black dude, the melted dude, Clarence,
and the dude
and then the pretty boy. Yeah, there's 5 of them.
Yeah. Which
there he goes.
That's for the scale, that's a pretty good likeness.
Yeah, and it's kind of NECA-ish as sculpt wise.
It looks
like the folding and the clothing reminds me of like the stuff NECA does.
And it kind of looks like everything's painted like a NECA figure,
Yeah.
Wasn't this the same guy from Twin Peaks?
Yes, it was.
The actor, yeah.
Yes. Are you a Twin Peaks fan?
I mean, North Bend is like a half hour, 45 minutes from me, where they filmed it. The town it took place in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Twin Peaks. Yeah. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that until you just told me.
I've been to the restaurant there.
Oh, that diner?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
How's that make you feel?
Left out.
Did you know on Sunday I boated past the Sleepless in Seattle house?
Is that like a famous house?
Yeah, kind of. If you like stupid movies like Sleepless in Seattle.
Not really.
I went past it in a boat while drinking wine straight from the bottle
Oh,
because we had no wine glasses.
bougie, fancy.
It's our anniversary. 20 years.
Oh, really? Happy anniversary.
Oh, thanks.
What,
Finally,
15
someone
years?
said- 20.
20 years, you old fuckers.
I know. Yeah, crazy, right?
Nah,
I'm not that old, and she's younger than me, so
I know. You're a millennial.
I am.
Still.
Yep. We mean still. I'll always be a millennial until I
Yeah.
die.
Yeah. You're a middle-aged millennial.
Kaiju Daddy says Seattle has one claim to fame, and it's a rom-com movie. No one ever thinks about the rom-com movie. They think about Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
And
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam and Soundgarden. That's what
Yeah.
everyone. And the Seattle Supersonics, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, Detlef Shrimp.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robert. That's very nice of you. Oh, and happy anniversary to you, Robert. I saw it was you and Stacy's anniversary. Or was it something else? No, that was. I hope I didn't get that wrong. J-Max says, Alex, you're not a millennial. No. Alex, you're a boomer, right? 1959? Oh,
Shut
Gen
up.
X. Okay,
Are you trying to insult me?
No, but
Gen X, baby.
you're born in 1969?
77.
Okay. Oh, that's a good year.
Even flow.
Oh, God. No.
Dude, that was...
No Pearl. I know it was. Trust me.
I was wearing the plaid and the Doc Martin boots.
They're still playing it on the radio here. It's never stopped.
It's classic.
I haven't listened to the radio in like 20 years. But,
Neither have I.
Okay, good. I thought I saw that. Yes. Okay. Okay. RoboCop guys. And there's the Asian guy. I don't know any of their names though.
Yeah.
I need to
don't know
rewatch
any of their
RoboCop
names
It's
except
been
for Clarence.
Yeah. Okay.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Do you
I
have
hope
the
they keep
NECA
going.
RoboCop?
No, I had the Hot Toys one.
That's not the same at all.
I mean, it was actually much more. No, it's not the same, but it was much more awesome. I had the one that had the chair with the baby food that fed him.
Yeah, I know the one.
But I had to get rid of it because they didn't come out with any of the other characters. I mean,
Right.
but although I would get the 2-pack that comes with Cop Murphy and unhelmeted bald-headed
That's right.
RoboCop.
Yeah, they did do the girl cop. That's right. His partner.
For NECA, right?
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yes. The Collector says Sean Kemp got off drugs and the Sonics were done.
Then he got really fat.
He did. He also got a lot of chicks pregnant.
Yeah,
He's got a lot of kids.
he does.
Bill Utley says grunge, Starbucks, and Antifa. Yeah. Yep. Let's see here. Cutthroat was born in 1971.
Oh, wow.
You're deep in your 50s now.
Yeah.
All right.
What's up, Chris?
RoboCop. Now, this dropped today. Have you been watching the Daredevil show, Born Again?
No, but I've had a friend who's told me nothing but great things about it. I've been
Same.
Penguin mode, watching the Penguin. I just wrapped it up today, and I'm going to watch this next.
I'm getting both ends of the like-dislike spectrum. Okay.
Like
I'm
most
getting
things.
the people that's like, oh, it's crap. It's horrible.
Yeah.
They ruined Daredevil. It's woke. I got other
Yeah.
people that aren't necessarily like pro-woke.
Uh-huh.
They're anti-woke, and they're like, it's phenomenal. It's great. We love it.
What's the woke?
Well, because when
criticism?
it comes to Disney, that
Right.
is the only argument you're allowed to have, whether it's woke or not woke.
Mhm.
It's really tiresome, honestly.
Oh God, thank God it'll be
but-
over at the end of the year, huh? Or hopefully.
I don't know. Hopefully, I watched the first 2 episodes, and I didn't think it was woke at all.
I like the suit,
I was-
like the bright red suit that he's. I don't know if he.
Yeah, but I was fighting to stay awake. Watching
Oh
it.
really? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, apparently, like the last, I don't know. I'm hearing it's great. I might give it another chance. However, I really like the Punisher, and I like John Bernthal in the
Yeah.
original Netflix shows.
Yeah.
And this looks good. And I initially thought, oh yeah, I'm going to get this. But then I'm looking at it, And there's no waist swivel. There's nothing at the waist. There's no cut. It's just diaphragm. I'm being told there's no boot swivel. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not buying this thing. I'm tired of them deleting articulation. As far as I can tell, this is a new sculpt. Just put it in there. You're not saving that much.
Why? Why do you think that is? That they take 2 steps back?
Because they know people will still buy it no matter what.
Cost cut measure, and people buy it. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna save a few cents here. Yeah, no, don't put in the boot swivels. Just make the crotch in the midsection one piece. They'll still buy it, and it's just like I'm tired of it, Alex. Okay, they could have at least put a swivel in at that waist. Really, it should be a ball joint, right?
Yeah,
it should be a ball joint. But yeah, they didn't do it. Exactly, and that's where I'm at on most of these. Who said it? Zakanin did. He said it goes to Ollie's or Ross. I'll buy it for the head sculpt. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if that upper torso, if you could plug that into an Action Force figure, right? Like a Spec Ops trooper.
Are they modular like that? Marvel Legends for the most part.
It's not consistent. I don't even know like what type. I'm just saying. Maybe that would, but it's like I'm not going to pay full price for this thing to rip it apart and see if I can make a different figure from. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
like they're probably going to want over 25 for this. I think Daredevil was 28 or 30. This will probably be upwards of $30, and they just keep on removing articulation. You only get articulation now if it's called Maximum, and you got to spend $50 on it. Silly. Robert Diaz says, does this come with guns? Yes, he comes with one handgun. The gun situation is like, as long as these are the weapons he used in Daredevil Born Again, I'm fine with it. Ideally, I would like Punisher to come with an arsenal. But if they're just doing this specific season show version of Punisher, and that's all he used in the show, I understand why Hasbro would do that, and I'm not going to knock him for that. But also, he comes with one trigger hand.
Ooh, that's no good.
The Punisher shoots guns, Alex.
2
trigger hands.
Did they ever make a Ray Stevenson Punisher? Is that the guy that was in that Punisher War Journal?
Never made him. They made Thomas Jane. Toy Biz did a long time ago.
Oh man, Ray Stevenson's my favorite Punisher.
Yeah, I know they never made him. And now it's like, they're doing Deadpool and they're bringing back all these old Fox properties, Wolverine and all these old. And it's like they can't bring back Ray Stevenson because he died.
Right. Well, so did Wolverine, but they brought him back for some way, in some way for.
No. Ray Stevenson, the actor, died.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he was Punisher, and he was the Warriors 3 in Marvel. The big guy.
I didn't know that.
And he was in Ahsoka, and then he died.
Oh, is that him? I didn't even realize it was the same guy.
Am I mixing up my actors? I think it's the same guy.
No. You could be totally right. It's just,
Volstagg,
Punisher,
yes.
He had jet black hair, and Ahsoka, he was gray haired.
Yeah, they recast his Star Wars character. Yes.
Yeah, I know about that. I had no idea. I didn't connect 2 and 2. No shit.
Yeah. You almost had me thinking I got something wrong. I'm like, no, wait.
No. I'm sure you're
Ray Stevenson. Yeah.
Right. Wow.
Also, man, he is looking super Italian. Look at this blowout for hair. Look at. I mean, this is how Gaines. This is how Toy Gaines looked like, 20 years ago.
Kind of looks like your hair.
No, it doesn't.
You're not Italian, right? Are you?
No. You serious?
I don't know where you are.
No, I'm not Italian. You're not Italian. What are you?
No. I'm Dominican and Spaniard.
Dominican and Spaniard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Spaninican.
You don't meet a lot of Spaniards anymore.
No, we don't.
I wish your name was Inigo Montoya. Hey, Curbs. Oh, yeah. Talib says Jim Tan Laundry.
That's right.
Curb Stomp says, thank you for the super chat, Curb Stomp. You can't do Punisher without guns. That's dumb. The head sculpt looks great, but swing and a miss. Yeah.
That's all he comes with.
Yeah, he comes with a hatchet, a knife, and a pistol.
That's crazy.
I mean,
no submachine gun. No.
Again, if that's all he uses in the show, I blame that on Marvel, not Hasbro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, also, man, I got bins of Valiverse weapons to put with them, you know, and all. Even if he did, and this is just me, I'm not saying Hasbro shouldn't put it in the box. They should. But I don't use Hasbro weapons hardly at all anymore. You know, my Classifieds, my Marvel Legends, they all get Valiverse weapons.
Yeah, because they make
just
them
better
like
quality.
baby weapons, right?
Yeah.
They should put like a big red dot on the barrel of every gun that they make.
Now, this next one is from a movie I have not seen. I've only seen one from this series of movies. Pamela Voorhees.
Pamela Voorhees, yeah.
Ooh, look at that friggin'
Looks
face.
good.
Is that what the actress really looks like?
Yeah.
Looks like she belongs in the zoo. Look at that face.
I mean, actually, maybe her mouth is a little bit too big. A little. That looks good, though. It's like a caricaturic take on the head sculpts, but it looks good.
Was she the killer in the first movie?
She was, yeah.
So Jason didn't kill anyone in the first movie?
He wasn't even in the first movie until the last minute or two.
Really?
You've never seen Friday the 13th?
I just said I'd never seen this one.
Oh,
I've only seen the one where he comes out of the sewer in New York.
Like not part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan?
I don't know.
Holy. Who the hell is this?
Listen,
why
I wasn't into horror. I wasn't into horror.
I mean, still, though. I mean, at least the first Friday the 13th is like...
Have you ever seen Silver Bullet by Stephen King?
Yeah, and I think it's like the best werewolf movie of all time.
Agreed. It's excellent.
The
it was the priest the whole time.
It was the priest, yeah.
Spoilers.
It was the mom the whole time in this.
But you thought it was Jason? Or what?
No. You don't know who it is because you only ever see the killer's hands throughout the majority of the movie. And at the end... Do you want me to spoil it for you?
Yeah, I don't care.
And at the end, this lady shows up with the last counselor that's left, and she's like, "Oh, I'm here to help you. What's going on?" And then they get into a conversation, and she's like, "My boy used to go to this camp, and the counselors weren't paying attention because they were busy humping each other, and he died. He drowned when they should have been watching him. And I'm gonna kill everybody here that comes to this camp." So that's kind of like the whole plot narrative thing. But then she ends up getting her head chopped off.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
I bought a neck of Jason one time that came. I bought it just for the fire pit. And
so are you not a fan of horror movies to this day?
I never watch horror movies.
Really? Are they too scary for you, or what's going on?
I just feel like depressed. Like everyone dying and being murdered and killed. And it's not like a fun way. Like a cool action
it's totally
movie.
Fun. It's
I'm talking like
over the top.
Can I finish my sentence?
Dude, I just can't agree with you.
Well, that's fine. You don't have to.
Oh. Okay, go ahead.
I always feel like so isolated and depressed after I watch a horror movie. I'm like, oh.
It's literally my favorite genre.
Something like this probably really happened one time.
Yeah.
But then I'll watch some crazy action movie, right? Where like one badass dude is like mowing people down.
Yeah.
And he's like the good guy.
RoboCop.
And I'm like, oh, this is sweet. I love this. This is the greatest thing ever, right?
You have a specific taste for a specific kind of violence, is what you're saying.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
I liked Scream. I saw that. I saw Scream 1 and 2. Maybe I saw 3.
That's good, but I mean, it's Wes Craven, same guy that did Nightmare on Elm Street. But
I've seen Dream Warriors.
It's no Nightmare on Elm Street, though.
I've only seen one Nightmare on Elm Street. I saw Dream Warriors.
That's probably one of the best ones.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the fan favorite one.
Yeah. This is, I see this being a peg warmer just because it's an old lady. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Friday the 13th fans will scoop it up, but that's a pretty good spread of accessories here.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell you whether or not it'll be a peg warmer. They actually released her before NECA did, but it was one of the 8-inch cloth figures.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was, yeah.
All right. This will not peg warm, says Robert Diaz, and it'll sell. Okay.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it. Okay, moving on from this. Oh, see, look, House Hendo's on my side. Thank you, House Hendo.
What does he say?
He says, I get it, Laser Pants. It's all about context. Yeah. I like fun and adventure.
What about smart, not very gory, scary flicks? Like Seven.
Oh, I like Seven.
Paranormal Activity. Have you ever seen that?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, that's good, man. That's like scary. Like, man, you never like took dates or your wife out on like.
I took a date to Blair Witch.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that one was scary.
Yeah, totally. At the time, I saw it like the opening weekend, and up until that point, it was being legitimately advertised as like found footage, like it really happened.
I know, and that was
totally bought in.
That was a debate still happening the night we went and saw it.
Oh yeah, okay. Cool.
Like, oh, it's real.
Yeah.
No, it's not real. It's fake. No, it's real.
I didn't realize it was.
Get ready
fake.
for Y2K.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was fake until I saw the cast on like Total Request Live MTV talking about the movie like a few weeks later.
Yeah, it is gruesome. I don't know. I like Seven. The end was super. Just like, oh man,
depressed.
His old lady's head in the bot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, was it Gwyneth Paltrow? That was yeah. She died. This is, I don't know why I brought this up. Have you seen the reviews for the first boss fight, Red Sonja?
Red Sonja? No. But I'm not impressed by those figures.
No. When I saw the pre-order and like what they were showing as the figure, I was like, oh, this might turn out to be okay. I already had the loose collector. I didn't pre-order it. And then I see it, people getting it in hands. I see reviews, and I'm like, that figure's trash, especially at $50.
Yeah.
Well, then they're doing this
$50.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Now they're doing this Red Sonja, which is a steampunk Red Sonja, which I guess is a thing.
Is it?
They didn't just vomit this out. I mean, what a horrible, terrible, ugly design this thing is.
Yeah. I think it's a better design. I mean, I appreciate and respect the first Red Sonja look.
I like the original Red Sonja.
But I think just because she's so scantily clad that it makes for a bad figure, at least Boss Fight manufacturing it. At least they can cover up some of their shortcomings with all this extra stuff on her. Which is why I think this looks better than the first version.
Again, this is just a render.
Yeah.
I'm saying, obviously, Boss Fight did not come up with this version of Red Sonja. I'm saying that it looks like trash. They can make a hot toy out of this, and I think it would look trash.
Well, they made a 1/6 figure of Red Sonja.
It just looks like someone vomited out a character in like AI or something. I don't know.
Did Boss Fight also do that Lady Death figure?
No, that was Loose Collector.
Okay. Vampirella, was that them or no?
I don't think Boss Fight did Vampirella, but Loose Collector did, and the Frazetta Girls Icon Collectibles.
Right.
Yeah, and those both look awesome. Yeah, no, I have no interest in this. I don't know why they're doing it. It's $70 on Big Bad. I guess blame the tariffs or just, I don't know.
Yeah.
This ain't for me. I think it's trash.
No, it's
and
not.
if it comes out looking anything close to the first one in quality wise, it's going to look like cheap trash. So, yeah, pass on this. Now I'm tempted to spend a lot of money. This is the 3-0 Voltron, and they're doing it in retro toy colors or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's retro toy colors. There's been so many Voltrons at this scale.
I don't have any of them.
I think this is like the second or third 3-0 Voltron also.
Probably. It's just hard to pull the trigger on something that's $300 to $400.
Yeah. I'm just so Voltroned out. Line Voltron, anyways.
Which one do you have?
I have the remember I showed you that, I forgot the name of the company.
Blitzway?
No, it's not Blitzway. It's a smaller version. It's like a 7-inch. Remember I showed you the vehicle Voltron? It was like one of my top 10 figures of the year.
Oh, you got the Dairuger?
The Dairuger. It's the same company. They made
Solar
Voltron.
Chogokin?
No, it's not Solar Chogokin. those are bigger. Although it might be Solo Chigogen, but just a mini version of it. Same company, maybe.
Okay.
But I have
Bandai?
that
Isn't that
Voltron, and I have my. I bought the Super 7 Ultimates, which is just hot garbage.
Yeah, that one was trash.
That
That's
is
the
probably
only.
one of the worst figures I've ever bought. It's like
Yes.
it's not posable at all.
That's the only Super 7 Ultimate I ever bought,
No.
and it went back in the box, and I got rid of it. It
Yeah.
was trash. I was like, I'll never buy a Super 7 Ultimate again. That was what turned me off from Super 7, Alex.
Oh, really?
That was back when we were on Infinity Equation.
Yeah, no, I remember. That's when I showed it off at the show. I remember. I'm trying to look at
I
it.
showed it off on the show. I had it.
I think we both did.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of the differences with this one is that he's got that blade or whatever coming out of his heel.
That's cool. And all the individual lines. The Blitzway one looked awesome. I just couldn't do $600, you know. I'd have to be a super diehard Voltron fan to spend
They're
600.
same company I was just mentioning that made the smaller version of Rugger and Lion is also coming out with Gladiator Voltron. I don't know if you're familiar.
I don't know what that is.
Do you remember back in the old Voltron days, they used to have like a robot with 6 arms. It was a red robot, black, and a blue robot that would combine together and have like 6 arms. And it was Voltron number 3.
I only remember Lion Voltron and Vehicle Voltron.
So they made a third Voltron called Lightspeed Albegus, but it never came out in the States aside from the toys by Matchbox because Rugger bombed TV viewership wise. So they just canceled bringing the Japanese show in. But same company is making that Voltron, and I got them on pre-order at BBTS. I love it.
It sounds cool.
It is. It's cool. There's a few episodes on YouTube if anybody wants to check it out.
Hey, Talib 1980 Collect says there is a KO Blitzway Voltron for about 200. If there's a link to that, Talib 1980, can you DM that to me?
I got it. I know what he's talking about. I can send it to you also.
Oh, you have the KO Blitzway?
No, I know the link.
Oh,
I've seen it a bunch on AliExpress.
Sam Newsman wants a Rock Lord's bath.
Like,
why do people like Rock Lords? They're just rocks. Remember that scene in Big when he has the building that turns into a robot?
Yeah.
He's like, it's just a building. I don't get it.
And
as a kid, I'm like, you're stupid. That's awesome. I want the building that turns into a robot. I love that. You know what I never said? I want a rock that turns into a robot. That's dumb. Rock Lords are the worst, Sam Newsman. Do you know Sam Newsman?
From the Muppets, yeah.
He's not a Muppet.
Yeah, he is. He's a puppet.
That's copyright Disney. He's a puppet.
Mm-hmm. No, I remember you played like a clip on your show one time for me.
More than one time. Lots of times, but yeah.
I said for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so another 3-0 Lion Voltron. Robo Dow Voltron? I don't know Japanese stuff. I'm sorry.
Universal. They own Voltron?
Apparently aren't they making a new one with starring Henry Cavill?
That's right. Yeah, you're right about that.
And he's going to be Connor McLeod in Highlander.
Is he?
Henry Cavill's taking over. He's like, okay, don't give me Superman. I'm going to be Connor McLeod, and I'm going to be one of the Voltron pilots.
Did we ever, real quickly, did you ever mention to me whether you were pro this new Superman movie or not? You like what you see, I mean?
No, I didn't like the trailer. I don't like the suit, no. I know everyone's like, oh, it's like they're going back to like Christopher Reeve style. I'm like, no, they're not. No, it's not. It's silly. Don't like it. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the movie's awesome. But from what I've seen in the trailers, I'm not feeling it. How about you?
I'm not a big Superman fan either way, you know. Aside from the first Christopher Reeve movie, with the first two. And I did like Cavill. He's never excited me.
I do like Henry Cavill. Not a big
Man of
Snyder
Steel is
fan,
probably my favorite of the bunch, but
yeah.
I've never gone. Well, yeah, it's just I don't know. Superman's corny for me.
That's a wrong opinion, but okay.
I know. I get Bobby upset every time I say it.
Are you still in on NECA TMNT?
I am, but I put the brakes on it for a little while just because it's so much. So like we went from like not being able to get this stuff to like it's all over the place now.
It's all over Targets. Yeah.
But this is great. I mean, I will eventually get this Latina April, original April from the Mirage Comics. Mm-hmm.
Was she supposed to be Latina?
Yeah, because she's based on Kevin Eastman's ex-girlfriend at the time when he was creating the book. There's there's an actual picture of her.
I recognize this artwork. Yeah, it does look like her. Yeah.
No, I mean there's an actual picture of his girlfriend at the time, and she looks just like that, maybe with a little bit shorter hair.
Yeah, the comics they're pulling this from, though, I've seen the panels, and this does look like her from the comics.
Yep.
Of that time. Why did he go with O'Neill, though? I mean, I guess that's fine.
I don't know.
Like a very Irish name.
I think I remember like because he mentioned his girlfriend by name, first and last name, and I'm pretty sure she had a Spanish sounding last name.
She comes with a little krang. Is that what it's called?
Utron.
Yeah, that's it. With a hat. He's got a nice little hat.
Mm-hmm.
Swappable arms. She comes with a pick.
Yeah.
And El Pique. Well, two different types. That's a pickaxe.
Mm-hmm.
And then a hair pick.
Yep.
And then what's this little canister? What's that?
I don't know.
Is that like a can of like...
I don't know. I'm sure it's in reference to the comics something in the comics I don't remember right now.
Sam Newsman says, I'm dumping all my modern TMNT.
Oh, wow. Maybe I'll buy something from you. She is a maniac. Does look like what's her face?
A little bit.
You don't collect any of the TMNT NECA stuff, right?
No, I've been buying the Eastman and Laird stuff. The last one I got was Rat King last year. But no, I swore off all NECA stuff last year.
Yes, because you're anti-NECA now, right?
I like the toys they make. But, some of the people they got working there, not a big fan of, and may or may not be involved in things that I really take issue with. So I won't buy their toys.
Oh, what do you mean? Like
anymore?
Touching little kids?
Well, I think allegedly.
Oh, really? Wow, I was just joking, but you're not.
Yeah. You have to look into that,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, April O'Neil, and then some Shredder.
Yeah, this is I forgot what it's called, Super Extreme Shredder or something like that. It's just like another version of Shredder from the comics.
Well, this looks a lot cooler than the one I have from the.
Which one do you have? Do you have the original Mirage or the second version? Which
the battle damaged one that's like it looks blue, like
I have all of them except that blue version variant. I have the original one, which is came in it was like a New York Comic Con exclusive, like 4-pack.
Right. With the foot soldiers.
I like that one better than this one. This one is, even though it's more accurate to like the later version from the comics, I like the slimmer, more Kevin Eastman-ish art Shredder look. But this is cool.
I mean, this looks like a really cool figure. It's too bad I won't be buying it. Hal Jordan says, LP, do you protest NECA with Johnny Nostalgia? Does he protest NECA? I thought he's all about it. I don't know. When I see their figure, like I wanted Bert and Ernie, I saw them at the store and I couldn't, I was like, no, I'm not buying these. And then I saw the Count from Sesame Street. And I've been looking at all the awesome artwork that people have been posting with them, all the cool toy photography. And I'm just like, can't do it. Even though I would like to have Sesame Street figures.
Oh, I'm getting that Big Bird. Did you see the Big Bird they showed
dude,
off?
I saw the big Bird.
No, not the big vinyl one or however big.
I saw the 10-inch NECA Ultimate Big Bird, yes.
Right. It comes with the first version Big Bird extra sculpt. Ugh.
Yes.
Can't pass that up, Ryan.
Yes, I can. By the way, this 2-pack is friggin' $80, dude.
Yeah, they've gone up, man. Used to
They've
be
really gone up.
55.
I saw someone bought old lady April O'Neil for $50. That thing costs $50 from the last Ronin.
Wow.
Grandma April.
Yeah.
$50 for an ultimate. Yeah. Prices are going up.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I'm not buying these. But I mean, look, I kind of do want this. Good looking shredder. I like it a lot.
There's a lot of TMNT stuff that I need to catch up on. I can't collect everything. It's too much.
Yeah, I know. Not enough space, right?
No, I got the space. It's just
not enough dollars.
Yeah, I mean, if, when you're trying to save up for a house, it makes it kind of tough if I'm buying like 4 Hot Toys over here.
Dude, you've got
Blueberry over here.
You've got all those Hot Toys. You've got you've got a Hasbro flag, the USS flag.
Yep.
That's your down payment, baby.
I'd sell my comics before. I actually looked into selling my comics last year, but I couldn't pull the trigger, man.
How big is your collection?
I think I got about 3,000 comics, but it's really good quality stuff, like Silver Age, even some Golden Age, a lot of Silver Age, mostly Silver Age, Bronze Age stuff, a few 90s stuff, and but like I have like the entire Uncanny X-Men run from issue 4 all the way up until whenever they stopped that first volume.
Wow.
Yeah. That alone.
From the 70s. Yeah.
And then I have like Daredevil from like issue 2 all the way up until the first volume ended.
Wow, cool. Yeah, that's a
lot of first appearances in my X-Men run. Lots.
That'll take a chunk out of your down payment right there.
I just can't do it, man. That's like my retirement plan. My dream has always been to like be retired, sit on my porch, and reading my comics.
I love it.
Yeah,
that sounds awesome. Well, I got to wrap this up because we got to get over to the members exclusive after show, channel member exclusive after show. But first, Scott Hughes, thank you so much, Scott. He says, happy anniversary, Ryan and Mrs. LP. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you, Scott. I appreciate it very much, as always, my friend. Yeah. We're going to go over to the after show. Alex, what have you been working on lately? What do you want to plug?
Right now, I just finished a Flash Gordon story for Mad Cave Studios, and then I simultaneously just finished a horror miniseries. I know you don't like horror, called Crush Depth, which is kind of like the Abyss meets Alien kind of amalgamation. And I believe issue 2 is coming out. It either came out this week or next week or this month. And that's what I'm doing. And I got some other stuff in the works, which I can't really talk about.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear about it, though.
Yeah.
I'm always excited for what you're drawing and what you're working on. And your Godzilla versus Power Rangers stuff was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was fun. Man. That was definitely a bucket list.
I was watching a live stream. I think it was on Shane Davis's channel.
Mm-hmm.
And you came up. It was the same conversation where they were saying you were acting gay on this show.
Yeah.
But he said that you were like an amazing artist. And that,
did he?
And that what school did you guys go to?
The Kubert School.
Kubert School. He said that you got more booty than anyone. Like you were like the ladies' man in college.
Just being nice.
Maybe, I don't know. He doesn't really seem like someone that would exaggerate something like that. But look at you, well, the ladies' man.
Shane himself is a good artist, and
he is. Yeah,
we've always got along great, even though I haven't talked to him in at least 5 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much, Alex. It was fun hanging out with you.
Yeah, and again, happy anniversary to you and Amber, and
thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, quick announcement. Guys, this Saturday on the 3POA, me and Bobby are back with Talker Art and Elite Legend 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern time. That's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, Alex. What do you think? You're gonna watch that one?
Saturday, actually, unfortunately, I'm gonna be up at my sister's house this weekend.
Well, just skip it. It's fine.
No, probably. I'll watch
Scott,
it afterwards, though.
Okay. Scott, thank you for putting the link to the members exclusive show in the chat. I appreciate you, sir. And Alex, how about you go ahead and sign us out?
Geez, man, it's a big responsibility. Thanks everyone for watching. Those of you who are, premium members, stay on for the after show, and thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.